And we're back. Okay. Raw, NXT, AEW. So, Rhea comes back, appears to have forgiven Dominic. Some stuff happens, but that's like the first thing that happened. Rhea shows up, talks about Liv, talks about going after the championship, SummerSlam match. Duh. Then stuff with her and Dominic happens throughout the show, and she appears to forgive Dominic. Jey Uso beat Dominic, by the way. Jay and Dominic fought because Jay was like, Rhea's single. Dominic's was like, no, she's not. Yeah, so Jay beat Dominic. Sheamus beat Bronson Reed. Match was decent. Sonya Deville beat Zelina Vega. Decent match. Damian Priest beat Braun Strowman. Okay. Shayna and Zoe Stark beat Katana Chance, Caden Carter. All right. Adam Pierce says, Drew, all you got to do to get your match with CM Punk is apologize to referees. Drew's like, no. Adam Pierce is like, hmm. And then he attacks the referees, so he's further suspended. Still suspended, whatever. Chad Gable calls out Bo Dallas for him and the Creed brothers to attack him. Ilya Dragunov beat Sami Zayn via DQ in the IC title match because Braun Breaker, of course. That was Raw. Go through these quick because, you know, not in my usual location, of course, as you can see. All right, NXT. Rascals and Gallus. That happened. That happened Tuesday, yeah? It did happen Tuesday. That's right. Rascals beat them, yes. Rascals versus Gallus, yep. Rascals won. Rascals beat Gallus. Joe Hendry was on commentary. Cool. Dia Hale stepped up to Roxanne because her and Roxanne are going to have a match next week. I don't know. Sometime soon. Kalani Jordan mentioned Julia Stephanie Recur when she got interviewed for her next challengers. Stephanie Recur versus Kalani Jordan. Stephanie Recur would probably win that match. Just saying. Javon Evans versus Brooks Jensen. Who do you think won this? Javon Evans, of course. He beat Brooks Jensen. Why? Because uh, Sean Spears came out and was like distracting them. So, yeah. Javon Evans wins. Brooks versus Jensen, or sorry, Brooks versus Briggs is going to happen next week. And Josh Briggs is going to be in the in-one victory tournament in Noah. So Brooks Jensen's probably going to beat him, and then Josh Briggs will go to Japan. All right, Dante Chen versus Ethan Page. Ethan Page beat him. Match was decent, I guess. Trick Williams is asking for advice from Ilya Dragunov. Ilya Dragunov's just like, keep doing what you've been doing, you'll find your answers. Pete Dunne pretty much tells him the same thing. Izzy Dane versus Tatum Paxley. Tatum Paxley wins. Okay, whatever. Who cares? Neither one of them really getting pushed to anything, I guess. Well, maybe Tatum Paxley will go after the. No, Wendy Chu will go after the championship, right? Or Tatum Paxley, because she was the one with the Kalani Jordan segment. Yeah. So Tatum Paxley's gonna go there. Cedric and Ashanti had their little backstage segment. Ashanti Adonis was more focused on Jakar Jackson, and Cedric was focused on what they can do to get wins and whatnot. Lola Vice versus JC Jane. Match was decent. Lola Vice wins. Enough said. OTM versus OTM versus the OC. The OC actually get the win here for once. Match was decent. And then that was main event. Okay. Uh, AEW. AEW is going to be easy to talk about. Will Ospreay and MJF basically went the first full hour of the show. The match was awesome. Like one of the best Dynamite matches this year. Yeah, I'd say not the best, but one of the best. Ospreay and MJF go for an hour, counters, finishers, all types of stuff. MJF wins using the Dynamite Diamond Ring. Upset. Will Ospreay get a rematch at All In? To be continued, I suppose. Mariah May talks about why she didn't turn on Toni Storm earlier. She's like, why would I turn on her earlier? I'm going to main event All In because of this. Or not main event, but she's getting a title shot at All In. Swerve versus Okada ends in a DQ. Upset. Match was okay, but it ended in DQ, so who cares? Then the Elite and Team AEW came down to beat each other up. Team Elite consists of Swerve, The Acclaimed, Darby Allin, Mark Briscoe. Swerve, Acclaimed, Mark Briscoe, Darby. Who else is on the team? First person that said they were going to be on the team actually was Mark Briscoe. I forget who else was on the team. I'll get to it. TV time with Chris Jericho pretty much turned into Jericho and Shibata. Not Shibata. Minoru Suzuki. Jericho Minoru Suzuki segment, which Minoru Suzuki said he's coming for the championship. The rest of the Jericho Society's banned from ringside. Mercedes versus Nyla Rose. Mercedes wins. Duh. Match was decent. Team AEW. Is it Okada, Swerve, The Acclaimed, Mark Briscoe. Who else was out there? Okada. No, sorry, not Okada. Okada's on Team Elite. My bad. Who is the fifth person? Acclaimed, Briscoe, Swerve. Oh, Acclaimed, Briscoe, Swerve, and Darby. That's it. There you go. Jeez, I couldn't remember. I even said Darby's name and I couldn't think of it. Whatever. Anyways, so yeah, that's everything. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Happy wrestling, everybody. Don't know if I'll be doing a video next. Well, I'll talk about SmackDown or Rampage at some point. And Collision. Maybe not here. Maybe when I go back. Well, whatever. I'll do that video at some point, I guess. Anyway, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Happy wrestling, everybody. See you guys later.